Hello. Hey. Anything to say, Frankie? Hey, baby. Yes, baby. Thoughts? Hey, Big Jerry. Hey, Mobbins. Hey, Raz. Sidonia. Ursa. I just want to scoop this little baby up. Yes? My baby. Don't show your butt. Not for free. Thank you. Cool. I just pulled out my lav mic because Frankie's here, and I just wanted her to have a little more room right now. I don't think she's that big. I think I'm just smaller. Yes? Thank you. Let me put on a music. She's big boned. She has a wide hips, birthing hips, you know?
So alive, so real, so tired, so loyal. I am bleeder, oh I yearn, I see her, so kill. Hold the phone, put the call in. Oh no, I'm falling.
Hey Joe.
For a bore.
Hey Chazardus.
I'm so far, goddamn, I'm feeling good. Said the liar to the congregation, and I know I'm not what I should. That's why I'm smashing my pretty face in. And yeah, I'm on my knees so crossing, 'cause it felt like God to me.
Hey Carly.
And yeah, I'm a cook crawler. Falling hurts, but it works for
Yes?
me. I'm alright. I'm
My baby.
I'm alright. I'm feeling motherfucking free. I'm feeling motherfucking free.
So please like the stream. That would be awesome. She's shedding so much.
Pure, so hero, so sure, so beetle, so so whale, so far, seven-seater.
Can I have my mic yet?
I'm a sleeper, don't go, long cheaper, blindfold,
Where is it?
gold seeker, I'm
Oh,
cold.
it's here.
Oh, feeling goddamn, I'm feeling good. Said the liar to the congregation, and I know I'm not what I should. That's why I'm smashing my pretty face in. And yeah, I'm on my knees so passing, 'cause it felt like God to me. And yeah, I'm a fucking crawler, crawling hurts, but it works for
Hey
me.
Passashock. Hey Gray. Oh. Excuse me. It keeps saying rat hour.
The way I know it looks bad, but I'm not way. Alright, the way no rest
It's just, you know,
goes all day. I'm on the way.
she was a teen mom.
Know it looks bad, but I can't
It's a rat hour.
the way no rest for the llama. She goes all day. Alright, the way. Alright.
It is rat hour.
And yeah, I'm on my knees so passing, 'cause it felt like God to me. And yeah, I'm a fucking crawler, crawling hurts, but it works for me. I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright. I'm feeling motherfucking free. I'm feeling motherfucking free. Feeling motherfucking free.
Music, one of man's greatest achievements, is quickly
Gralta,
becoming more popular
Aiko.
with each passing day. We invite you to follow along as our
Aiko's
scientists work
Gralta.
to conceive of a future where music is created not by man, but by machine.
What did it? Wait. Did it? Oh, Gralta. Okay, I see. Frankie's using my hand as a pillow. What do you want? Of the gratitude. Nice.
And then I'm taking you go. And I'm making it mine. No reason why
Nice.
I'm only doing anything I want to do, because I do it all the time. We're taking over the world. A little victim is crying.
I can't disrupt the baby.
And when I'm taking your innocence, I'll be corrupt.
She's confused about how numbies work now.
No need to cry, I'm only doing anything I want.
She's trying different things.
I do it all the
If I put myself in this position, will it be time for pace? Oh, we're gonna watch Obsession tomorrow after music video reviews. Hey, Harry. Not yet. Not yet, baby. There's no cheat codes. No matter how beautiful you are. Yeah, I haven't watched Obsession yet. My cat used to wrap herself around my shoulders, like on your shoulders. Hey, Marcus. What's pigeon syndrome? Yes. I think she does think I'm a strange kind of cat. Oh, it was a wingback chair and she climbed down. I see. She's just staring into my eyes with a little numbie on my wrist. I know, baby. You're just so beautiful. Pigeons in that experiment with intermittent reinforcement. I'm trying to use the mouse, but I can't. I cannot. Well, too bad. Too bad, I guess this is the stream now. She's giving me very intense eye contact. Yes, everyone, live, not top chat. Please like the stream. Have I tried playing? I should keep track of what songs I can't have on. You better watch your 말했잖아. 예절 지키길 바란다. We know how to do the do. We can make it on fire. 본 것 같이 in the cartoons. 발도 완전한 perfect grand slam. 우리는 봐 조금 더 멀리. 그릇이 다르지. 두고 봐 누가 남을지. Here we are. I have to tuck my girl into blankets and pick her up and hold her every day. Aww. Anything from Sony? I have been doing that. But it doesn't always work. But it's fine. Wait, let me see. It's very hard to navigate with Frankie like this. Okay, now she's just stopping my hand completely. Okay, baby. Cross my heart and hope to die. Yeah, I don't even know why, but I did it. Ooh, I did it. Left you in the high tide with a tear falling out my eye. Yeah, I did it. Should we check out Asmongold's girlfriend situation with Schleeby? I really can't move this. So, okay. Here's the situation. I don't know what it could be a multitude of things, but I'm in a darker headspace today. So my plan is to just try doing things and be prepared to abandon them and move on to trying something else. Who has a girlfriend? She's gonna develop superstitious behaviors that she thinks will make numbies happen. Yes. Yes, babe. What? She doesn't want... She's threatening to bite. Oh, Asmongold? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't remember. We can try it out. It's been too much rape. I need a rape break. A post hominid. Almond gold. Those are two things that he is definitely not. Maybe I'll try watching Opal and see if it gets blocked while we're watching it. Oh, he's streaming with You don't think they're in a relationship? Fake girlfriend? But I have it here. Maybe we will do that. But basically, the plan today, no rules. No rules. For me, I mean, rules for you, but not for me. Don't watch Opal. Well, it depends. What kind of bad headspace? I'm tired of rape and darkness. Evil. Along for the ride, your choices have been rather fun recently. Thank you. Awesome, Ursa. I don't know. Could be the premenstrual fog. But okay. Is it sad? Watch the new scary movie. It was utter slop and awful. I've heard that it was bad. I also heard that this is a bit too rapey, but J.K. Rowling took an upskirt picture of a trans woman. That just came to mind. She's staring so hard at me. That was literally a pic of a person sitting on his stage, and J.K. Rowling didn't take the picture. Oh, she posted it. I see. So she posted a picture that was a regular picture, but focused on up. So it looked like an upskirt, like it was a regular picture. And so was she transvestigating the crotch area? Oh, it was a view that the audience could see. Kind of misleading to call it an upskirt. So I don't want to look at it. But it was like specifically, what did she say? Was she like, genital creeping is so fucking weird. That's just so fucking weird. I was watching Aiden watch Tyler versus Wick. Tai-Tai's doing a great job against Wick. I'm not getting involved, but it was entertaining to watch from what I saw. I just I am a bit aggravated at all of at going along with the notion that like any of this is remotely acceptable or should be entertained as a possible acceptable presentation. Went on this rant about how the lass was wearing those clothes, so she should be fine with it. Jesus. But but people will treat that as if that's like within the realm of normal things to do. Obsessing about the genitals of strangers is fucking weird. It's very fucking weird, and it should be treated, the person doing that should be treated as a person who is weird and has weird genital fixations and fantasies. So didn't she pretend that she wasn't bigoted for like 1 second, like that she changed her mind? But yeah, that's another thing. Like, relying on any of these people to have any kind of consistency of like people's random fucking takes mean literally nothing. They mean nothing. You can listen to what they say, put it on the board, but the rest of the behavior that establishes a pattern or not. Hopefully not, but you know, often does. You'll never convince me the obsession isn't sexual. Yeah. She pretends to be securing women's spaces. Yeah, I don't feel secure. I wouldn't feel secure about if a genital obsessed weirdo is on the loose. Like, can you imagine? Like, you think that J.K. Rowling won't try to find your genitals? Are you that confident? Are you that confident as a assigned female at birth woman? Do you look womanly enough that you think that J.K. wouldn't want to take a peek? She might just want to take a peek no matter what. You know what I mean? What a good baby. Say hello, Frankie. Say hello. She's like, what are you looking at? But, yeah, no, these people should be treated as freaks. And, yeah. No matter how disproportionate, potentially, the amount of visible freaks there are out there, do not let them start grading freakishness on a curve. I'm like, oh well, this one is less genital obsessed. They're still obsessed, but not as much as that. No, those people are still fucking freaks too. All right, let's just see. Let's see. Sleepy's video, Asmongold girlfriend situation. It's gross. Frankie did look similar in size to you just now. Listen, she's taken up this entire table. Now she's ready to nap. Okay, girlfriend situation. Let's see. And I'll link it if I can. I'm like literally, her butt's in the way. I'm scooting the mouse around. Oh, child neglect, emotional abuse. Oh, okay. All right, we'll watch that a different day then. Okay. We're just going one thing at a time. Being guided by, I don't know what I'm guided by. I don't know. Not my gut, not my intuition, just my whims, my general whims. Hey, Mr. Feared, how big is the cat? She's not that big. I'm just small, okay? She's not that big. The Holy Spirit, yes. It's not that fucking big. Yes, going with whimsy. Right, Frankie? Whimsical. I'm 5'0", and I'm further away from the camera, so we'll just say she's not that big. I'll give her little cheek scratch. Little cheek scratch. Oh yeah, she's not interested. She went like... Okay, let's see. I'm like, should I Should I? No, never mind. Fine, fine. I'm just, I don't know. I'm like, should I get my vape? But I don't know. Let's just go with it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just trying to figure out a way to make myself feel differently. But I don't know if that's gonna make it better. Maybe I'll get, okay, whatever. You know, sometimes it's like you just need to need a distraction you know, it's not even that it's a great strain. It's not helpful, but it's like a little buzzing. True. Also, yes, have some water. Okay, give me one second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna be so fast that I won't even oh, just getting down. Okay, 1 sec. Okay. All right. Let's go. It's just like I would want my head clear, but my head cannot physically be clear, so fuck it. Fuck it. You know, we'll fuck around and we'll find out. All right. Dry herb vaping some hash. No. What is the Mighty Medic? Okay. I'll drink some water. But thank you everyone for being here. Please like the stream. Live, not top chat. Yes, I put some cranberry juice in it. I like to just add some cranberry juice to my water bottles for tanginess. I say tang. I don't like. I feel like a tang is a weird word, so I just say tangy. Hey Cooney. A dry herb vape? Oh. Oh, I see. I don't have any flour. I just have this God's Gift strain from 3Chi. I ordered more edibles. I got ones that are 100 milligrams each. So I will take tiny little bits of it. We'll see. That won't be around for a few days though. All right. I will note how I feel now. Okay. I'm putting a placeholder in my state of being now. We will compare later. I will you know, sometimes it's like hard to tell what something's even doing, including yourself. You know. Okay.
Well, would you look at that? It's been weeks.
You did your first edibles. Used to do 50 at a time, but was sensible, so I did 10. The ones that I had before, I still have a tiny bit left that I'll probably these later. I have like 1/4 left of one. These are 50, so I think I got one called Cruise Control. We'll see. Snoop Dogg sucks. Anyway, okay. So Asmongold, disgusting freak. We all know Asmongold hates brown people, hates lots of things. I don't know. I don't watch him. All I know is that he's full of hate and diseases, right? We all know Asmongold, full of hate and diseases. Also, this thumbnail from Sleepy of Pregasus. This belly here is so funny. It decarves the flour perfectly, can be used for edibles. Ooh, interesting. And yeah, so when I think of Asmongold, I think of filth. I think of the dead rat he used as an alarm. I think of how his house should, it probably should have been condemned. Like, whatever biohazards are in there are probably impossible to remove. I can't imagine that there could ever be a cleaning crew enough. Like, I know that people get murdered inside of homes and like, in movies and stuff, you'll see dead bodies and blood's trailed all over the house, and you're like, how would they ever get that out? But there are professionals that can. I don't think there are professionals that are good enough to clean Asmongold's house and have it actually be clean. Yes, acidic. I think of him smearing the blood from his gums on the walls. Did you ever see the video where Emaru and someone else visited his place? Yes, back when it happened, I saw some of it. You could never. All I think of is the character from Ammon. Yeah, Ammon Animations has a good Asmongold. Fire cleanses anything. I mean, we could try finding out by setting Asmongold on fire. Someone could try. I would never, and you would never. We would never, but someone could figure that out in that way. Like, you'd literally find out. Did you see him cook a steak? What did he do? He wouldn't burn. He'd probably just be at home in hellfire. Yes, it's a falsifiable hypothesis. Yeah. But yes.
Weeks since I've covered Asmongold on the channel. You know what that means? It means that by popular demand in my Discord server, I have been requested to look over Asmongold's relationship with Kaiser. I want to say it's pronounced. I don't know. How would you pronounce this? Kaiser? Ace? Live for Case? It seems Tectone's also been milking this content, even posting.
Okay. Frankie's resting here where my feet space should be. Good baby. Okay. I don't know who I don't know who any of these women are that would subject themselves to, a generational rapist like Tectone. A judge literally wrote in their judgment that they believe that Tectone did rape. So, generational rapist, storied history with his father. There's a, what is it called? There's a stop military rape. There's a new law. What do you call it? Because of Tectone's rapist father. It's just, so the women with these men are also trash. Do they deserve whatever? Yeah, no. Actually, yes. Actually, yes. If you see everything that's gone on and you still want to be a part of it, you listen to these fucking hateful bitches. Yeah, no. No infantilizing adults, including women. Especially men, but also including women. So you know what? I don't know who this lady is, but she's probably a dumb bitch. Enjoy Tectone never seeing your vagina or knowing it exists. Hey, Armor. You gotta be pretty prolific for the US military to actually take notice and not just plug their ears. Yeah, he's gotta be doing it a lot. And to some of the wrong people.
An AI thumbnail of him and some Asian girl that's supposed to be Asmongold's girlfriend.
What?
Now, here's what's interesting is that
That's supposed... AI... These... Why even bother using AI generated images of people that don't look like the people? What's the point? Just find a different Asian. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Like Princess Mantis's video where she shows all the H3 players and enemies, like a series like Nick the Pope and stuff, AI images. There are people in there, I have no idea who the fuck they are. You know, like the major, like, who is this white person that looks like every other fucking white person? Asian girls have been taking a lot of strays on Twitter over this issue. It's wild. I mean, it's, when it comes to money, it makes sense. If what you're in it for is for money and you want people to rage subscribe to your OnlyFans, all right. But that's like extra, that's like next level. That's like extra greed. Extra greed. You can't just like find a different way to get, like, go on to one of those humiliating podcasts. I don't know. You want to be with Asmongold? Yeah, can't criticize men without making women the problem. True. Like the stuff with ABBA. When we were watching all the ABBA stuff yesterday. It's like, you know, he's just a helpless man. What do you mean? Look at her. She's just so pretty. She's so pretty. He's just incapacitated. He can't make his own decisions. You know, there's so many of these men just seem, I don't think they can consent. They are so helpless. They are so they're so incapacitated that they can't say, like, they behave in bizarre, animalistic ways, rapey ways. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, this AI image doesn't look like that other girl, but okay, sure.
Thumbnail of him and some Asian girl that's supposed to be Asmongold's girlfriend. Now here's what's interesting is that this image
does not look like her at all.
Is from 2024. Okay, that's a while ago. Am I gonna deeply look into how long these two have been together? Okay.
Hey Gary, can you ice your hater organ? No. It'll make too much condensation.
Whether or not they just decided to go public now, I don't care. What's more interesting to me is the reaction from basically everyone. Frankly, I've avoided even talking about it so far just because I find it kind of bait. So just be honest with yourself. Outside of how you feel about Asmongold, think about the type of person Asmongold is, appearance wise, the way his house looks and probably smells, the way he looks and probably smells. Okay.
Thank you,
Why would
Gary.
a woman who respects themselves in any way, why would they decide to be with a person like Asmongold? What could justify that decision? Does she look into Asmongold's eyes and see things that we just simply can't see? What do I think? I think that this person sees Asmongold as a
Harley
bridge
Dan.
to a new audience. I must say, like, although they're already
I mean, yeah, that's what Tectone and Asmongold. If I were someone who did not care about anything except money, and I was in the proximity of these people, you know, like if that was the easiest route and you wanted to get, yeah, if you, but again, the biohazard, like I don't think that it's, like, I don't know, even if I didn't give a fuck about anything or have any principles whatsoever, self-preservation, unless it's like whatever they did, you know when people like edit in people together, they splice the film together, like in Sinners when the guy's playing both the twin brothers and they like share a cigarette between each other, and you know, so it's like impressive cuts like that, except, you know, they're two people, but you know, just splicing it together. The hater organ can resemble a small furnace when it's overheating. Ice wouldn't even get close. True.
Successful without Asmongold. Like, if you look, they have been posting and making money for a while online, so it's not like this is all because of Asmongold. But I would say, okay, if I were to, you know, reach into the psychology of what's going on here, associating yourself with a content creator who has a massive male audience, okay, like #1 political streamer in North America, right-leaning, very clearly a male online audience, it's kind of an awesome idea if you're trying to attract people that want to look at porn. Am I saying I don't think it's true love? Am I saying that I don't think that they could get married, have kids, love each other to the end of their days? Who knows? Maybe they could, okay? I'm rooting for...
I don't think that there's room. I don't think that love could exist in such a hostile environment like Asmongold's body.
For whatever, man. Now, unfortunately, Social Blade no longer carries Twitter, but
we're looking at Sleepy's video about Asmongold and his new potential girlfriend. Can you shut your overheated hater organ down for a while until it cools off? The thing is, it's not like an on and off switch. You have to like let it cool. You have to let the temperature slowly go down while the machine is still on.
I've got this other resource, Tweet Hunter. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know how good this is, but apparently her performance over the last 30 days has been...
Oh yeah, Tectone's getting married, isn't he?
60% above her average. So you can imagine that that would translate to some amount of income on her platforms that are more easily monetizable, we'll say. But switching back to Asmongold in particular, it is interesting that he's now got a bit of a track record of dating these women that are adult actresses. Maybe not adult actresses, but like, you know, they sell their body online. Hold on.
OnlyFans? Selling their body. Okay, that's it sounds so like selling their bodies online. But no, I know what he means.
Let's see what Asmongold's close friend Tectone called.
It's because they hate women, but they want them. They want women and they hate them for it. You know? So that's a part of it, and the sexual degeneracy is you know, it's built in.
them.
We are currently getting to the beginning of the age of where the OG OnlyFans prostitutes are finally going to start understanding the
So you kind of see
The consequences.
you
Shut
kind of see
the
where some of
fuck
this
up.
conflict comes in. These conservative chads, okay, they have to preach this like idea that women, they're feasting on these insecure, you know, unstable, sexless young men. These OnlyFans prostitutes, okay, they feast on vulnerable young men. Now the reality is this isn't a stance that I think Tectone actually fucking cares about. I think Tectone, who lost his court case to someone that he actually convinced to make an OnlyFans, I think if he doesn't assault his girlfriend and end up going through a court
He convinced her to make an OnlyFans.
case that, you know, publicly humiliates him and has a protective order that says that he sexually assaulted her on his head, okay, he probably doesn't hold this position of, you know, OnlyFans being prostitutes. But as you know, women shouldn't be scared of Tectone OnlyFans.
Yeah, it only counts when it's someone he doesn't like doing it, you know? It's I don't know. I'm honestly trying to sift through these fucking rape brains. It's like thinking about all the stuff that has been super fucking normalized and brainwashed into me along with everyone else. How many things that I've just like accepted. I'm just fucking tired of it. I'm tired of like trying to bend my regular size brain into twist it into a tiny little pretzel so that I can like exist on that scale of whatever the fuck must be going on inside of these raper brains. And when no, I'm tired of cramming myself into a very small headspace to try to work within that realm. No. I'm just gonna say absolutely fucking not. Fuck Tectone, rapist. Fuck Asmongold, disgusting freak. They should be ashamed by being alive. Their own existence. Well, maybe that is. Maybe they are the way they are in part because of like a fundamental dissonance between themselves and, you know, us regular people. Maybe there's so much like friction between themselves and us who are not like rapists and evil. Maybe that is like a constant buzzing in them and it agitates. Maybe.
Sexual assault, but also stalking. And as you can see, okay, lots of content.
Hilarious that Mr. I hate vaginas and trauma dumped all over the courtroom wants to preach to young men about women. Yeah. Don't listen to him. Look at him. Tectone, first of all, disgusting. He wears like the same tank top for months. And you can tell because of the hair pattern. You can tell because it's like he's got like a specific pattern. Like I've noticed this when with you know, watching a lot of these videos that were made by like Shamu and watching other people cover all the Tectone tent and like his outside in a black wife beater playing with my dog, and it's just the same clumps of hair. Tectone doesn't have money. I thought that he has some money. He doesn't have any money. Well, not like Asmon does, for sure. But, yeah, no one, don't let these people take advantage of young, fresh minds. Do not signal to new, younger, fresher minds that, oh, this is a reasonable person, like just that they're an option to be. This is a way you could reasonably be in society. No, no, it's not acceptable. It's just we are presently living in a biohazardous state. Okay, this is not good. We are actively suffering. So let's just stop pretending like Tectone should be treated as if his POV has any value, even the tiniest speck.
About Asmongold's girlfriend. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Jesus.
videos in the last 3 days, all
What?
about Asmongold's girlfriend. Now, 8 days ago seems to be the first time Tectone addresses Asmongold's new girlfriend. So let's just see if he uses terms like prostitute, OnlyFans, fansly, any of these terms. So going through his transcript here, we don't have a prostitute. Let's
Proud.
go. Whore? No, no whore. Do we have a slut? No. Only fans? No. Fans? No. So it kind of does seem like he's just avoiding the elephant in the room here. It seems that Tectone is willing to respect women so long as they're dating a guy that he likes, I guess.
Yeah. 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 The way that he would respect another person's dog. Hey, Nas. That's racist. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it is. Because women aren't people to him.
Kinda gay to only respect women when there's a dick involved, right? Am I wrong, Tectone? I mean, I guess only in this case, because Asmongold, again, that's one that you can glaze, okay? One that you can support.
I screen recorded it. I'm gonna play it right now.
She screen recorded the video that Asmon needs to address? Well, it's not of me, is it? Bro is whipped. Oh my god.
What do you mean, bros?
Oh my god.
I can't.
All right, fine.
How
Yeah.
come I cannot put on... Okay, listen, it's my fault. I put on this video. But rapists everywhere. I'm all raped out. And I just, you know, I wish that I need like I feel violent. Like I feel like I need a digital weapon. I can just I don't know, inflict something the way I feel like it's being inflicted upon me.
Okay, all right.
This content is utterly unwatchable. Now, realistically, is Tectone actually stalking Asmongold's girlfriend? Who knows? But what I can see is that there's an incentive here, okay? The highest performing videos on Tectone's channel are all involving Asmongold and his girlfriend. Tectone has essentially become an online third wheel for YouTube ad revenue.
She screen recorded the video that Asmon needs to address? Well, it's not of me, is it?
Look at that smile. He is so excited.
He's hoping. You know who's a fucking prostitute? If anyone's a prostitute in a negative sense, it's Mr. I said in court that I started doing right-wing content because I needed views. I needed something else to do.
Oh my god. Oh my god, are they talking about me? Is Asmongold's girlfriend talking about me? Look at that fucking ugh. Anyways.
Little bunny teeth. These little weird bunny teeth. He's gonna gnaw your arm off, little nibble by nibble.
About me? Is Asmongold's girlfriend talking about me? Look at that fucking ugh. Anyways, Tectone, in an attempt to make this about himself, is like, guys, I know I'm making a lot of content on this chick, okay? But look, like 2 years ago, when people didn't know I fucking raped my girlfriend.
Oh, wait, is that not an AI picture? Is that actually them and this is just her from a couple years ago? Before she, you know, started wearing filter like makeup, I guess.
years ago. I met this girl. Honestly, given her association with Asmongold, she'd probably be cool with Tectone. She'd probably, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. That was cool, actually. But everything leads us to here, okay? WestJet. Asmongold's girlfriend situation is insane. This is like a collation or a collage of all of the tweets.
Or are
He's
they
basically
different
Bo Blacksing here, which is
people?
great.
I don't know. I can't fucking tell. So many people do their makeup exactly the same, and it makes their faces look really different. Like, you know, I'm not judging in a bad way, but I'm saying, like, you know, she has a lot of, like, lip contour, nose contour, things that, like, change your face shape fundamentally. So it's hard for me to tell if this is the same person.
Because we need to see what's going on.
Massive day for the unemployed. That's me.
Asmongold got a girl.
Oh, I'm so sick of the massive day for the unemployed stuff. Loreddit, Chungus, Tips Fedora, same. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay, listen, here's another thing. I would not trust that pan after being washed by Asmongold. There's no amount of times that he can wash himself and dishes that would make it clean. Period. Also, his face looks so deranged. What is this face? You know, it's like, you know, there are like unkillable parasites in his kitchen. There have to be. You know, like how the parasite, that the diarrhea parasite that people are getting on. I abandoned my apples. They're probably bad now. But you know, you have to boil the fruit and vegetables for it to be safe. There's no shot that there aren't parasites in his home that are more powerful and stickier than that he could just use a reusable sponge and soap. Hey, Queen. I know. Well, the apples, they're probably not fine by now.
Fred and the internet
I haven't
is
looked at
freaking
them.
out. You're telling me f***ing Asmongold got a girlfriend before me. His life is over, gang. I'm sorry.
This is brutal. This is brutal. Okay, let's get to the meat of the video here. All right, let's go.
About a month and a half.
I did not force him to make that face.
Atrocious appearance.
I don't
know
believe
why.
they're dating.
Actually, I do know the reason why.
I think it's a fake relationship. That's my guess. Because she's never actually, like, touching him. She's like, he's behind her, but they're never touching.
The reason why is because he's already fucked up looking, and so if he tries to.
Lysol kills 99.99% of bacteria. We know where that 0.01% is. She made a post talking about all the demands she would have of Asmongold before she would give him a shot at dating. Where? When? Yeah, she doesn't look happy. She literally looks like just like if you made a doll real, but not like completely, like Pinocchio. Imagine graduating from Chinese spy school only to find out your first assignment is dating someone who they call the Roach Lord. God. Okay, so this is definitely not real. Like, show me them hugging.
Oh, smile for the camera.
Show me with his arm around her.
Look handsome. It's just not possible. So if you make yourself look a little bit more fucked up, it's like, oh, he's such a goofy guy. Look at him. He's making a silly face.
It's not, it doesn't even look goofy. He just looks terrifying. Yeah, now kiss. I dare you. Never. She looks like one of those sex dolls that are supposed to be realistic, and he looks like a haunted house jump scare. Yes. They were not, I bet there are not even any hugging. There's not even hugging proof.
Face. This shit's brutal, bro. Genuinely unlovable face. The craziest thing about Asmongold is that his appearance is not the worst thing. Like, that's what's insane.
That is so fucking true. That's incredibly true, Sleepy. The worst thing is that this isn't even the worst thing about Asmongold. His insides are the truly rotten part. More rotten than the outsides. And that is terrifying. That's like, that should be scientifically impossible. Yeah, he looks like he's trying to pose for a photo with a fake girlfriend. Like it's a photo filter.
His appearance is like maybe in 5th place.
He said, oh boy, this started more drama. Asian women not even trying to beat the allegations. Never ask a white supremacist the ethnicity of his girlfriend. All right.
Dude, doesn't it sound like WestJet is like kind of taking, like, it sounds like he's taking offense. Like he's a little upset by that line. He's like, all right.
Asians. Never ask a white supremacist the ethnicity of his girlfriend. All right.
This is a WestJet video called Asmongold's girlfriend situation is insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just read the chat message. Okay. Vanessa said, I just want to remind everyone that this man once admitted that rats ate the seat of his sweatpants because they were so saturated in sweat and cum. I remember that, and that made me literally, I feel so sick right now. Oh my god, I did manage to forget that. Oh god, it's gonna take so much longer to forget. Yeah, he said that. Vanessa said it.
This just pissed me off. This was borderline 9/11 for Hassan, except I guess that doesn't make sense because he'd be happy. $2 steak time. Girl, you're dating.
$2 steak. Also, where is this his house? Is this his kitchen? Is this what his kitchen is? At what point can we criticize someone's character for their choice in partner? Immediately. Immediately. Absolutely. That is absolutely that's a factor. That's a billion% a factor. If it's not that, it's either their character or their present mental, psychological well-being, you know? Are they actively being manipulated and abused and maybe don't realize it? Are they being tricked? Or do they know how bad their partner is and they are still choosing to be with them? Because if they are aware and they're still with them, then there's something wrong with them. There's something, yeah. But yeah, someone said, girl, you're dating a Nazi. She says, what's a Nazi? Which is exactly what a sex doll would say. What do you mean? She's not a person. She's just here for goon time. That's it. Asmongold has the naturally aged yellow tones of the back rooms. True. No, I think she's aware. The what's a Nazi thing, I think she's absolutely aware. There are lots of Asians, light-skinned Asians that play the model minority role. As an example, like, oh, I'm not a Nazi, see? I think Asians are smart. No. So she is she certainly doesn't care, and I think that's reflective on her character. What are her beliefs? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't care. I think we know enough to make presumptions, which is that she is fine with it. Japan still has neo-Nazi rallies. Wow. Yeah, she doesn't have beliefs, she has interests.
Eating a Nazi. What's a Nazi? This is not a gotcha, dumbass. The Nazi is what Asmongold presents as. He wouldn't deny it either. He's a white supremacist, racist bigot.
I wonder what WestJet's gonna... Here's what happens a lot with these types of content creators, is that they're gonna read a bunch of shit, and then they won't comment on it, because how do you even defend Asmongold? Like, would I call Asmongold a Nazi? I feel like the term...
Yes. How does he feel about Jews? Not Israel, but Jews specifically. How did he feel, like, well, I don't know how people interact in the past. How have his interactions in the past been with, like, Nick Fuentes? I'm not sure about I don't know if they've directly interacted. I wouldn't, just because it's too cliche and I want to hit him with something he's not expecting. True. If she's dehumanizing herself for money, doesn't that make her a victim too? I guess two things can be true. If you're dehumanizing yourself for money that you don't need, if you are doing it for survival, that's one thing. If you are doing it for money because you would like more money and you are not like desperate to survive, then you are just a part of it. Well, he said once the Nazis only burned certain books because they were written in Jewish. I don't even know what that means. Like, is he in a, like, that's a good reason, or like he's just, I'm not really sure. Like MLK said, hate the action, not the actor. Oh no, I hate all the actors. I hate all these actors. Yes, no, hate actors. Hate them. Hate the actors that are doing it with intention, with knowing. This bitch knows. She's like, you're mad. She knows. You can hate her. Like, she's, she's not a victim in any regard. Yeah, he said Nazis burned transgender research not because they were transphobic, but because it was written in Jewish. I think he was saying it in the context of Nazis burning research into gender and sexuality. Is that a good thing for him? Like, is he like, good, it's good that Nazis did that? Yeah, let's not conflate what he says with what he thinks. Yeah. Well, whatever the thought is, the thoughts are based in evil. Whatever the hierarchy of importance of like things, you know, like some people will like when you deal with like Richard Spencer, I think he'll take whatever wins he can. He's like willing to break bread with a Jew over hating black people, or a black person over hating Jews. Like, it's like, whatever. What's the option here? He was he became a Biden voter. Like, he's Richard Spencer is an evil, hateful person with evil, hateful intentions. So, like, some people care more. Like, I think Nick Fuentes seems like he hates Jews more than black people, because he has called out, or like he said, you know, to be, I mean, you know, once again, don't conflate the things that, you know, someone says with what they believe. But I remember him. Well, he was disavowing something. I don't remember. But it was basically like saying like about black IQ, like being honest about the realities, but being like racist to an individual is cringe something. Hey Sashi, Asmon is a big Nick Fuentes fan. He thought it was hilarious when he said women should have rights and most of the blacks should be locked up, shouldn't have rights. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. So he's a Nazi, and is book burning bad? Yes. I mean, yeah, I think so. The US is absolutely certain. The US is very bad. So, we never know what someone's next arc is going to be. So, if the one that they're presently on sucks, I'm not going to try to think of a hypothetical future in which they might suck less. Yeah, raising the US government as a point of comparison isn't making the point you think it is. Yeah. Yeah, there's never, read the rest. I will. I didn't think it was necessary, but is book burning bad? The United States burned books written in German during World War I and banned books, newspapers, and etc. written in German. Again, yes, that's bad. All of that is bad. Limiting knowledge is bad. That's the thing that you shouldn't do. Does that mean you have to make it accessible? Yeah, no one was confused. But yes, book burning is bad.
Term's kind of overused. I think the only time I've ever used the term Nazi or neo-Nazi has been in reference to Sam Hyde, because I think that that's like a pretty concrete version of that. But obviously Asmongold's got some like really reprehensible beliefs and thoughts, and he's already explicitly said that he does align with Nick Fuentes on basically every issue other than Israel. And funny enough, the reason why he is so
Because he's pro-Israel.
aligned with Israel is because he hates brown people. Now,
Yes. Yep. So, it's not because he loves Israel or he loves Jews, you know?
let's see how WestJet goes about reading this. because when it was a Marxist guy, right, he pointed out, look, even a Marxist is talking about getting a job. Is he gonna say?
I don't think there's anything. But Hillbilly, do you have anything else to say on top of that? Because I did read it. I'm not sure what your point is with that. I'm not sure where you were go. There are a couple different ways you could go from there. Like, is it in defense of book burning? Or like there was good stuff in there? I'm not totally
Say
sure.
anything about this?
He's everything wrong with the world. You're pretty.
Yes, a lack of critical reasoning is the problem, not the existence of hateful literature. Yes. Because the hateful people will also try to it's interesting how people know so much about the Nazis but don't know much about the history of the United States. I don't know who you're talking about. Are you talking about them? Are you talking about me? Us? Yeah. But that is true. Lots of people do not know enough about the history of the US. That's true. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's someone on Twitch. I'm not really sure what you think you're saying here. Do you like... is this in defense of Nazis? Or because you think that we don't know? True, Marcus. Some people haven't liked the stream. There are 10 people who haven't liked the stream yet. Please like the stream. Thank you, thank you. There are a couple dumb... In general, okay, then it's just dumb.
You're not cute. It for sure got you mad. Are you that afraid of a job? And it's
it's funny. It's funny. Is he gonna comment on it?
funny how the progressive left showed their true colors because they found out.
Oh no. We're gonna talk about the progressive left. Fuck any engagement with what.
Also, for the record, it wasn't right when the U.S. persecuted and interned Japanese Americans and to a lesser degree Italian Americans during World War II. Yeah, that was also bad.
Asmongold believes in, or why people are making these comments. Oh, the progressive left, they're so woke, they're so fucking stupid and crazy. What I don't understand, I mean,
Raiders.
WestJet's Canadian, which makes his...
AIDS gang raid. Welcome, Raiders. How is the rest of the Tyler Wick situation? How is that? I caught a little bit of it. I appreciate the it's a new angle. I like the Tyler versus Wick. Let's keep that going. Tyler can take up that good fight. Yes, everyone, please like the stream. Live, not top chat. Twitch and Kick, hello. We are watching Sleepy's video about Asmongold and his fake girlfriend, who is definitely not his girlfriend. There's no way. Hey, Farflight.
Position even weirder of supporting Asmongold because
It's difficult to tell if they're doing a whataboutism or they're saying the United States has also done totalitarian fascist type things. Yeah, I don't know where it was going initially.
what do you think
Hey, Big
Asmongold
Jerry.
believes? He's definitely a 51st state type guy. Maybe WestJet is like a Maple MAGA guy, which is fucking embarrassing. So like Asmongold openly states his preferences. He
Oh,
openly
is Maple MAGA, is that Canadian MAGA? Just the Twitch chatter mobbins, I think they left.
It's what he believes and what he thinks, and has told us like very clearly that's what he does on stream. So I don't understand why WestJet can't go, yeah, like he is a racist, he is a fucked up guy, he does believe in some fucked up thing.
I think WestJet is probably racist too. I don't know anything about WestJet, but I'm gonna say at this point, yes. After years of observation and giving room, slack to people who associated with terrible people, and maybe they don't know, giving a good faith. No more. Okay? No more. I'm not infantilizing adults. I almost started infantilizing this woman, but I stopped myself. And now I'm angry at the concept of not hating every single individual person involved. Tectone, rapist.
Like, woo. That's a woo.
Thank you, Kagod, for being a gender person for 17 months. That is our first Numby. Frankie is sleeping
like,
here.
That's a woo. Like, woo. That's a woo.
And thank you for the
Woo-woo.
5 gifted memberships, too.
Like, woo.
That is 6 Numbies
Like,
right out the
woo-woo.
gate.
That's a woo.
So many Sunday ooh-wooing. Where's this? Frankie, Numbies are coming for you. Not yet. Thank you so much. Very awesome. But yeah, so I have given so much nuance for extremely unnuanced people. No more. You are what you look like at this point. Whatever you're doing is what you are. Okay? I'm not going to hope for a better arc for you in the future when your arc now is shitty. Okay? I hope in general for everyone to have better arcs moving forward, but I am not going to even expect it. I don't think they should be treated as if they are viable options of a person to be. They shouldn't be validated as being, like just like any other citizen.
And it's
It's funny. Is he gonna comment on it?
funny how the progressive left showed their true colors because they found out.
Oh, no. We're gonna talk about the progressive left. Fuck any engagement with what Asmongold believes in or why people are making these comments.
Because he doesn't care.
I am sat there giving so much grace to the libtard lefty side.
That's another person that I gave a lot of slack, a lot of room to, who only got worse and worse and revealed himself to be a horrible person. Chud Logic. But, so yeah, no more putting my fucking all the feet in the world down.
Oh, the progressive left. They're so woke. They're so fucking stupid and crazy. What I don't understand, I mean, WestJet's Canadian, which makes his position even weirder of supporting Asmongold because
It's because of sides cuffness. It's just sides, no principles. Just like all the new neo DGG meat sacks that are being brought in, finding the most retarded women that exist, just scraping the edges of the pan, the unwashed pan. Just, I don't know where the fuck they're finding these new ones, but it's just to create noise, to give the perception. It's like AI. It's like if you look at it specifically, you realize, oh, this isn't even a person. This is off. That doesn't say anything. That's just in the shape of words. That's what these people are. Watching them talk to Aiden and I don't know, whoever else, it's just like there's not even a statement involved. Base chud. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. You are also retarded. That's where I'm at. Okay. The hillbilly person is a chud fan. Makes sense. I used to let idiots just exist. But they're like the bottom of the barrel ones that have nothing to offer. Why? It's just dead weight at this point. Hey, internet chick. No, I just said chud because I brought up chud logic.
Leaves. He's definitely a 51st state type guy. Maybe WestJet is like a Maple MAGA guy, which is fucking embarrassing. But like Asmongold openly states his preferences. He openly states what he believes and what he thinks, and has told us like very clearly that's what he does on stream. So I don't understand why WestJet can't go, yeah, like he is.
Because I just played the chud logic.
He is a fucked up guy. He does believe in some fucked up things. Just like own it. Just own that those are the positions you have. You can paint it in whatever way you want, massage it if you want to, but it's always telling that they decide to completely avoid it because these are some pretty crazy beliefs. In other words, it's a lot easier to paint, you know, lefties or whatever the fuck progressives as crazy and stupid rather than looking at the beliefs of the
so as I was saying, it's just to create, these people are there to create noise. So like, you know, it's just a desperate attempt to fill up places for people's ears and eyeballs to go towards, because the actual reality is such a cut and dry narrative. It's just Destiny has done these things. He is this person and he is unable to defend himself. And if you can't defend yourself, you got to just create distractions. But then when Aiden is talking to Destiny directly, or Mrao, he has to like deafen, because he can't let things go and be heard in a coherent, succinct manner. So that's what that's there for, just to muddy the conversations, which is fine, you know, for the people who engage with it. Aiden engaging with it, that's fun and stuff. But I think that we have to remember that that's what they're there for, and to not accidentally start thinking of them as like a person who might have actual opinions, because they're not there because they have opinions.
So I don't understand why WestJet can't go, yeah, like he is a racist. He is a fucked up guy. He does believe in some fucked up things. Just like own it. Just own that those are the positions you have. You can paint it in whatever way you want, massage it if you want to, but it's always telling that they decide to completely avoid it because these are some pretty crazy beliefs. In other words, it's a lot easier to paint, you know, lefties or whatever the fuck progressives as crazy and stupid rather than looking at the beliefs of the person that you're supporting here or introspecting on your own beliefs. Like, we'll play this segment one more time.
He's not there. It's like asking what's a metaphor that I can make up to illustrate this? It's like, okay, it's like expecting a pedophile who goes to a park to look at children to be, you know, there to do something else. You know what I mean? Like, he's not in the playground for the right reason that you have. You know, you're there because you have a kid or you're watching someone else's kid. WestJet is just a pedophile, and he's there for other reasons. And it's not about his beliefs. It's not about his opinions. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So, yeah. So he could do all of those things if he wasn't there because he wants to molest children.
where you go Asmongold is just insane. I'm sorry. Like, this is so crazy. Even Marxists start talking about working.
Like, he'll quickly point out that type of comment, but on this one, like, he's not engaging with white supremacy, racism, bigotry, any of that stuff, because it's a lot harder to talk about. And also, I don't know if WestJet even has like the mental capacity to deal with these types of topics. Oh, but he just does the fucking drama stuff. That's fine. You can do the drama stuff, but he also does the politics stuff. Like, he also, as we saw, he will target the stuff that he feels is safe for him to go after.
And it's funny how the progressive left showed their true
But
colors.
to be clear, I don't watch WestJet, so I don't know what his usual thing is. Like, I've seen enough to have an idea, but I don't like actually watch.
Because they found out that she had a OF and they were kind of like being derogatory towards.
I think
Wait.
stuff, but he also does the politics stuff. Like, he also, as we saw, he will target the stuff that he feels is safe for him to go after.
And it's funny how the progressive left showed their true colors because they found out that she had a OF and they were kind of like being derogatory towards.
I think a lot of the derogatory stuff from
They found out how. Did she say it? Again, why else would you be there if not to, like, promote? That's what, you know? Marxists aren't even intrinsically anti-work. This WestJet is just, yeah, that's what it's, he's not doing the same thing that we're doing. We're having conversations. We're thinking about the actual relevant things. They're doing something else. He's done this before. There was a girl a few years ago before he got super political. She looked very similar and was an Instagram influencer. What? Like, does he just has a woman come on? Hey, internet chick, did you see the Star J-Stock convo? I was actually mad enough to yell and shit. She's disgusting. I'm so mad. I saw a chunk of it. I saw enough of it, and yeah, she is disgusting. Stardust is a disgusting subhuman person. Well, a subcategory of person that is lesser than you and I. And I will say that, fuck, I shouldn't say it. Fuck. Okay. All I can say, the karmic wheel of rape perhaps needs to, maybe some people need a couple go-arounds to form empathy. You picking up what I'm putting down? Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying? Okay. I don't want to cut up the VOD again. Continuously. I'm working on my my new sets of metaphors so I can express myself without, you know, getting as descriptive and TOS as I have been, like when I spoke about Chud Logic and his experience on the karmic wheel of rape.
the progressive left has more to do with the opinions of an Asmongold, the opinions of a Tectone, the opinions of right-leaning people.
Peter disavows. I do not.
Towards that type of
I extra vow it.
online sex work.
Towards her, and even Hassan, check it out.
Let's not act like.
I don't know why the audio is muted here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna skip this because you can't even hear him.
You know what? Fair enough. He's cooking a bit. It's straight up the Chernobyl radiation zone. Then again, even reactor 4.
Why does he talk like that? Why does he sound like this? He got punched in the nose.
Or is less filthy than Asmund.
No, there's no reason to snark, Sleepy Deckham. Why are we snark? There's no reason to snark.
The Gold's lair.
Respect women. Let women get their bags. I mean, I think.
Hey, Pizza Boy. Isn't Asmund's girlfriend having OnlyFans? I don't think she's his girlfriend, but yes, she does. Apparently. For some reason, Canadian chuds often sound like this.
There's probably more respectable ways of getting your bag than that.
This has been my claim with OnlyFans the entire time. There are more respectable ways than getting into online sex work. Now, people hate when I say that because I am supposed to be, you know, terminally woke. But what do you want me to say? Like, I
mean, to be honest, probably nothing. Okay, there it is. Okay. I didn't know where we were going. Okay. No, you're right, Deckham. No, you're right. Okay, listen. The effort part, maybe it's a little, maybe I felt like I wasn't putting in very much effort myself. So, okay, so, more respectable ways than OnlyFans. Oh, I wasn't prepared for this. I shouldn't have been having, I didn't expect this. I shouldn't have been having this vague continuously. But okay. So I'll have him say it again and then we will go.
Straight up the Chernobyl radiation zone. Then again, even Reactor 4 is less filthy than Asmongold's lair.
Respect women, let women get their bags. I mean, I think there's probably more respectable ways of getting your bag than that.
This has been my claim with OnlyFans the entire time. There are more respectable ways than getting into online sex work. Now,
so, okay. So let's consider that. More respectable in what way? In what, like, whose respect? Like, what framework are you if you're thinking as far as like the kind of like more manosphere respect, that's useless. Who gives a fuck about that? Respectable is relative. Who cares? OnlyFans, you would think, I mean, I'm trying to think. Is it better to be, I guess it's better, it's probably better to be honest if you have a bad take than to hide your bad take. I get, right? Anyway, I'll talk to him about this at some point. We can have another conversation about this, maybe. I think it completely is reliant on if you value the respect of whatever group you're talking about, you know? So I guess it's a good thing that people don't do it for your respect. A hole to dig yet? The normalization of bad takes is not necessarily positive. Yeah. Yes, hiding your bad takes prevents growth regarding them. True. Okay. I will, I'll think on this and I'll ask him if we can have another chat. As far as doing OnlyFans, I could never, because I hate giving people things that they want. I'll give you what I want. And it'll probably be a thumbnail that makes you very uncomfortable. So, but in general, that's completely up to you. Like, is it more respectable to be a scammer? Is it more respectable to like be a part of the capitalist machine that exploits other people? You know? In like a non-sex related way? I'm gonna say streamers who take donos lording over sex workers is hilariously ironic. That's also true. I guess the issue is that these takes are based on the system that we have going on right now, the mindset that is going on right now, with manosphere stuff, toxic masculinity, rape culture, all of that stuff. It's inside of it's our brains are swimming in it. Okay, we cannot escape it. So I think at the very least it should be deconstructed. Respectable doesn't come to mind for me, but it's a risky thing to do, meaning the ways you could be exploited. Exactly. So the respect part comes from like a fundamental male lack of respect for a woman. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's what it's based on. I'm not saying that's what Sleepy is basing it on, but I think that he is very immersed in a POV, a certain kind of POV that I think he could introspect out of, potentially, you know? Ooh. Psych honors, that's the best. Thank you, Mobbins.
The scolding economy does not allow us to praise other people who earn money.
Thank you so much, Mobbins, for the $10 Psych Horror Super Chat in our 7th numby. There are a lot of directions I want to think about this in that I will more thoroughly. So we're going to put a pin in this for now. So I'm just going to be yapping, okay? I'm having an off day. The world feels a little dark today. I think I've been too immersed in rapists everywhere. It's about controlling our bodies like they feel entitled to our attention. It's a bad societal norm. Exactly. Yeah, and it's reinforced. It's like you know what, I stopped at the very beginning. I'll let him actually, you know what? Wait, let me pee. I have to pee. Hey Yami. Everyone please like the stream. People who earn money in an easy way are hated on because so many folks are miserable in their 9-to-5 work, still can't pay the price of gasoline and meat. I wouldn't say that, I mean, you could, I wouldn't necessarily call that easy work. There's, basically the thing to get mad at is, capitalism, the system, right? Like people get mad at Hassan for for getting a lot of money. But is it Hassan? It's not Hassan. He's not taking money away from us by earning money. OnlyFans girls not taking money away from us by making money. You know what I mean? It's the people in control, billionaires, etc. Yeah, lots of men get money in easy ways too, and no one shits on them like sex workers. Exactly. In that line of work, you're at a larger risk of regretting certain things for payment, is what I'm getting at. As long as you feel you can say no to things, it's better. People need to... Yes. I think it's... So I think that, like, all the concerns about OnlyFans, I want to separate that from, like, optics and judgments of value and women not completely being as much people as men. But when it comes... Hey, Techno. When it comes down to... OnlyFans is way too much work. That's why it's a self-report to have a big head about it. sex work is not actually easy like 99% of the time. That doesn't seem... I don't know why people would think that sex work is easy either. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, save your vitriol for landlords, police, politicians, etc. Yeah, it's good. It's good to just notice who makes you mad. You look at someone and they make you mad. Think about it. Is it them that's worth being mad at, or is it tickling something else that makes you mad and then you kind of project it onto that? Oh no, I'm not saying that you have Decum. No. No one's saying that you have vitriol. Hey DK. Remember a teacher got fired for having an OnlyFans? It was in the news years ago. I'm sure that must have happened more than once. I think I vaguely remember something like that. OnlyFans CEO is largest Israel funder. Oh, I remember something about that. Hey MD. Because men think being a sexy woman is all it takes. Because, yeah, they're completely different standards, and we're not fully people. So just in general, the thing that sucks about this take is that it's like an enforced take. You know what I mean? Just having a bad take is one thing. It's like, whatever. Who cares? I don't care about your opinion about that. It doesn't matter. The thing that sucks about you know, more like subtle but still toxic takes about this is that, you know, this is the overall narrative that we live inside of. Yeah. Okay, let me pee and I'll be right back.
Seen you exploding from chrome hooves. Where we're going, we don't need glue. Kenny running a tutu. He looks a little long in the gold groove. Watch, mama, see, go, far. 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 Look at it go. 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 Look at it My seed sees our dreams are made. He's my dream like I just got paid. No joyride fee is free today. We don't care what the people say. Cause he moves like a generator. He puts a foot down and see you later. Somebody call up the Undertaker. Handing out passes to meet your maker. CC, mama, CC, go, far. CC, mama,
what men don't realize is a lot of them could do the OF sex work deal. They just have to accept that their clients are going to be mostly gay men. Yeah. And then men are like, well, I mean, I don't want to have sex with people that I'm not into. And I'm like, yeah, that's what makes it work. Yeah. Like, okay. Yeah. Okay, you go do it. It's like men can't, like this whole like, oh, why are you putting pictures of yourself if not for male attention? Why do you look nice? Why are your, oops. You know, why are you wearing makeup if you don't want attention from men as a clump, as a whole, just men? They can't like, it's like women have to be an outlet, a universal outlet that any man could plug into if he played his cards right. No, because they don't care about if a woman wants to have sex with them or not. They just want to, they just I think they want to believe that for any woman they could ever desire, there's a combination, a formula that could make it so it would be hypothetically plausible. But no. Yeah, why do you exist if you don't want me to harass you? Exactly. Like, okay, look elsewhere. Yes, if it was easy or fun, it would be male-dominated and highly paid. True. Oh, yeah? I'll, let's look that up. Oops. Stop. What's it called? We'll play this next time. Next music break. I'm not concerned about what men think about it in a weird misogynistic way. My large concern is the men around OnlyFans women pressuring them to do things they're uncomfortable with. Consent can become very blurry. Yes. Like the how they're fucking like predatory men and influencers that will like start an OnlyFans management agency, or they're basically like pimps taking a large portion of money. That, no. But it's a completely different mentality. I guess what I'm saying is I've spent so long just being in the mode of like tuning it out. I don't give a fuck. This is, I don't value people when I don't value a person and their opinion, I don't care what they're saying that has to do with me. But I guess now I'm just kind of looking I'm just looking at all the shit that we deal with and shouldn't have to, and be like, you know what? Actually, we shouldn't have to. It's very annoying. It's a lot of effort and energy. And I think that we need a simulation in which we could put men into it and make them feel unsafe so they can relate better. Like, I don't think that, like, people, like, a lot of people cannot comprehend what it's like to be like physically unsafe. I don't do OF. The production quality has to be really high and you gotta make it a sex assembly line. Yeah. Makes sense. I goes empathy training camp for wayward men. It's a re-education camp. CEO of the MMA Make Men Afraid. Honestly, true. Hey, Evil Morty, I think you should stop using your hater organ. Listen, I'm trying to let it cool off. Taking a break from covering any rapes in particular today. I guess it's just, I'm just taking a moment to be like, I brush it off. I'm just so used to brushing it off that like now that I'm taking a peek, I'm just so fucking over it. I'm just over it. Like, I'm trying to think like of new analogies that I can use to express. Like, I think if you're a man, just when you think about like situations and when you're like, why didn't she do this or that or whatever? Why did she leave? Why did she, you know? Just imagine if you're in a situation and the person that you're around, just being around any regular situation, and you realize someone just casually has pulled out a gun. They're just gripping a gun. You're just alone with them, and they haven't said anything. There's no context, no reason, but they have the gun now. And they're like waving it around a little bit casually. It points in your direction sometimes. And it's like, should you ignore it? Should you pretend like you don't see it? Should you act like you're okay with it? Like, what do I need to do in this moment to not get shot? Hey, Ben, I've had that happen. What did you do? Like, after? Did they do any, like, you know, it doesn't mean they're gonna shoot you. But if someone does something so strange, someone starts behaving so strangely, you don't know where this is gonna go. Basically froze. There you go. There you go. I've been around others like that, liabilities. It's just, I feel like, I wish that you could put a man in a simulation and make him understand what it's like to be, like, murderable and have people, like, want to do harm to you just cause. I've been in that situation, but luckily the gun later turned out not to be loaded. Still fucked me up though. First week of hanging out with somebody, they almost shot me. We rolled for a week and he liked twirling a pistol. Later he ended up being abusive, of course, yes. I guess, and I guess that's just kind of that's how I walk through the world. Checking for signs that you need to be careful. You know, it's just fucking annoying. It's very exhausting and annoying. And I just would like to complain about it for a bit. Because I am here and this is my stream. Hey, Insomnia. Call it, I have no male privilege and I must scream. It's called Being Bare, an obsession that exists. We're gonna watch Obsession tomorrow after music video reviews. No, I do not want it. I don't want a gun. I don't even like driving. I haven't seen it yet, so we'll see tomorrow. But I don't know. It's like, so I guess that's also why I'm not gonna act like I'm tired of it being my responsibility to change hearts and minds about, you know, women being people and like, you know, just as much of a person as a man. Like, you have to live in the system, and explain it to other people who have the default position. I don't know.
So my
Oh, you know what? I didn't even let Sleepy talk. Let's continue.
women get their bags. I mean, I think there's probably more respectable ways of getting your bag than that.
This has been my claim with OnlyFans the entire time. There are more respectable ways than getting into online sex work. Now, people hate when I say that.
I would say, I think that, you know, there's a difference between concerns, what should be legal, and etc. Whether a certain kind of person finds it to be respectable is not a concern that should matter at all. Unfortunately, that is the baseline. Yes, there's always someone more respectable until there's not. Like, respectable as in certain kinds of men are going to look down on you. And all the people who have internalized that messaging as well. Which I think includes Sleepy. I don't think that he's malicious. I mean, I don't know him very well, but you know, and I would talk to him about this. I'll hit him up when my brain is better. This is Sleepy. But this is the baseline take. This is what is normalized. This is what is enforced. People act as if this is a true thing. But it's not. It's just unfortunate because the people who push it forth are the people with power. So, okay. But I will say in general, you should be able to. You shouldn't be stopped from doing it, and it should be as safe as possible. But when you're younger, I would definitely recommend, wait. That's something to wait if you just because once you put something out there, it is there forever. So, and then people can use it against you. It might or might not matter. Just, consider if you feel safe to just, but respectability. The comment by Hassan doesn't parse as more respectable than OnlyFans. Yeah. More respectable than dating Asmongold. Yes. That's what Hassan was saying. Yeah, there are big risks that people should understand and go into with that in mind. There shouldn't, if you shouldn't be legally not allowed to, you know what I'm saying. respectability is a thing rich people worry about. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I am supposed to be, you know, terminally woke. But what do you want me to say? Like, when I envision like somebody I care about, a woman I care about, getting into sex work, right? Or getting into OnlyFans, it's not a good feeling. Would you want your
You don't, that's fine. You cannot be comfortable with dating a sex worker. That's fine. But it, like, to see it as like a fundamentally like makes you look lesser thing. What if it was my mom or daughter? Yeah. Yeah.
But what do you want me to say? Like, when I envision,
But like I understand this perspective. It's wrong. It's wrong. I understand it. So, you know, but the talk we had about Mizkif and his potential involuntary manslaughter of sexual assault against Emaru, that was a great talk. So, maybe we can have another talk.
and like somebody I care about, a woman I care about, getting into sex work, right? Or getting into OnlyFans, it's not a good feeling. Would you want your mom, your aunt, your cousin, your sister, your girlfriend, okay, whatever the fuck, okay? Would you want?
I would say, you know, their vulnerability, but like also, why wouldn't you want to? Are you worried about them? Are you concerned about their safety? You know? It's sounding like women are extensions of his ego and reputation. Yeah, that's it yeah.
Want any of these women in your life?
Oh, he will explain. Oh god. Okay. 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 Okay.
Do you want images of them? Okay, whatever the fuck, okay? Would you want any of these women in your life? Do you want images of them to be publicly available? Do you want to be able to stumble upon that on accident?
How are you going to stumble upon that? I know how you would stumble upon it, unless it's like you're on, wait. Okay, if you are on OnlyFans looking at OnlyFans girls and you stumble upon your sister, that could be awkward. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, that's the real question, is because of the concern for safety, or is it about how you might be seen by your fake friends that comment about it? Exactly. Exactly. Like, okay, like should your mom, your cousin, should your mom be able to tell you what to do with your life? I think that might be, you know, like, should his parents be able to decide what he does or doesn't do in his life? Like, him as an adult man, you know? I'll just maybe note a couple thoughts. You know? I use all the paper. Hello, Frankie. Should your parents be able to decide what you do? You do or don't do in your life.
Woo woo. That's a woo.
Thank you, Missy, for becoming a gender person. That is Numby number 8. Hi, baby. Not yet, but soon. We're 2 numbies away from numby time. To be clear, that is one of the risks how society treats people. Frankie, nobody.
I'm sure you're wrong.
A little bit of bleeding is kind of par for the course.
That's what Frankie just played those. Johnny, I think you actually, you said something crazy the other day about, a sex worker. So, and I think that I timed you out instead of banning you, but I think you're, one of the, there's like someone that has different alts that comes into chat and yeah, whatever. Yeah. No more. I'm not tolerating. Listen, I am no longer tolerating the very bottom sludge at the barrel of retards. I'm done with that. I'm done. Nope. No more. Okay, I'm not going to pretend. It's so everywhere, so flagrant. If you have been around, if you have watched me, if you have seen the things that I've seen, and you still don't get on such a fundamental level, then you're just noise. You're one of the meat sacks. You know, I don't need it. But yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, I am tired of people behaving like freaks while saying that other people are freaks. No, the freak is you. Freak is you. Oh yeah, it's oh, they probably already had you blocked from another time. But yeah. The evil Johnny Bravo J-Stock chatter. I'm not sure, but they had like other alts too that I banned that I just not dealing with. Oh, Numby time.
Numby time.
Thank you, Grizzler, for the $5 super chat and also the keep it up $5 super sticker pair exercising. You know what that means, baby. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Hey, Weeble girl. Yeah, Frankie has been waiting for so long. She's purring. Okay, ready? Hey, tipster. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Numbies, 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 numbies. Give me your numbies, girl. Numbies, 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 numbies. numbies, give me your numbies, girl. I need your numbies right now. If you give them, you get paste as a treat. Such a good baby. Look at this baby. What a sweet, small, delicate, slim baby cat this is. She's got the salmon and chicken. Is that a kitten? True. The Hey Weeble girl. How are you doing? She's just a baby girl. She can't even rent a car. She loves these. Ouch. This cat has zero idea that much like in ancient Egypt, there's a fervent and dedicated cult to her. True. Look at this Tommy. What a slim little baby you are. Want it? Where do you want to go? Thank you. Goal content today. Start Supernatural from whatever point it was supposed to be. Wait, let me ask Vodka again. Obsession tonight? Not tonight. Not tonight. I'm not in a headspace for it. Too much. I need a rape decompression still. Okay. I forgot I was writing a note. Okay.
Do you want images of them to be publicly available? Do you want to be able to stumble upon that on accident? Do you want them to have that?
Like, do they care? Yeah, but why is that their problem at all? It's not, you cannot want it. Does that mean like you can like you don't want to know about your family members having sex, I think, right? I don't. It doesn't mean that it makes it less respectable. It's just ugh. Obsession is overrated. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. Oh, you gotta be early. Oh, I'm gonna try to be here earlier tomorrow. I'll try not to do it too late. Hey, Allie. But yeah, so this is not a reason to mold yeah, it's fine to have these feelings, sure. But the world shouldn't be structured on that. I'm certain I would be uncomfortable running across it, but that doesn't mean I should have a say in how they live if they aren't hurting anyone. Yeah, exactly. Just like just turn that off. I will let you know. And I will upload it to my Patreon. Thank you to all my paid patrons who make it possible for me to have all my content on here at free tier. There's so much stuff. Shows, films, music video reviews, watch Backroom Substance. I wish there was more Lestat, but there's not. Tomorrow. No, tomorrow is the last one. Yes, we did watch Substance. That's the one that I had to make members only because of TOS. But it was good. I want to rewatch it. Well, it's there. It's there, Passage Shock. It's very good. Lestat. I wish that it wasn't over. Man, 7 episodes? Yeah, the Substance was really good. I want to rewatch it and talk about the elements in it. It was really good. But yeah, at some point we will.
Stigma that they have to deal with, because there will be a stigma upon that on in your life. Do you want images of them to be publicly available? Do you want to be able to stumble upon that on accident? Do you want them to have that stigma that they have to deal with? Because there will be a stigma, whether you like it or not. How would you feel if your sister, okay, your cousin, your whatever the fuck, stoops so low as to working with someone like Asmongold in order to promote their OnlyFans?
That's not the same thing as sex work. Okay? Pretending to date Asmongold and you know, when he's called a Nazi, you're like lol mad. That's not the same as having an OnlyFans. That woman has an OnlyFans? Yes. But oh my, Lestat, Sam Reed as Lestat is perfect. It's really crazy. If you haven't caught up, you should.
I think it should be your right to make that sort of content and make your money. But, you know, expecting me to sign off on it and be like, this is awesome and admirable. No. So to the
I mean, do you need to? I mean, do you really need to? I think the audacity of thinking that that should matter to the person is an issue. Yeah, Vlad, I know, it's you. It's you on all the alts. You're a freak. You are actually a freak. You could just, like, go away. You could do that, but instead you're here, my chat, on different alts. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I definitely judge her for doing it with Asmon, but in general, I don't necessarily judge people who do sex work. Yeah, it's, her doing, I mean, I think it looks, so far, it looks like a fake. It doesn't look like they're doing anything. Looks like she's just like a doll that's next to him. There's a person, I don't know who they actually are, that has like different alts that they do. There's I don't know what Vlad you're talking about, but there's more than one Vlad. It's a pretty interesting business strategy for her to get easy money from his audience, although I'd say it's very weird to be okay with a bunch of bigots being your audience, which is why I have plenty of heat for her. Oh, she's terrible. She's a an amoral cunt, I would say, Asmongold's fake girlfriend. People are gonna be like, "Why, girl, why are you dating a Nazi?" What's a Nazi? Okay, so cool, so clever. It's very clear she does not care. She's there to get his freak audience of gooners to give her money. which is a smart thing if all you care about is money. Which doesn't have any, like, it's, you could have all this money, really, and that's the most valuable thing. You think that money is the most meaningful thing that you can have in your life. It's one thing if you're doing it because you need to survive, you're like reliant and you're a victim. But if you are hanging out and defending, or not, or just, I don't know, being a meat sack for Asmongold, like because you want more money, that is wretched. And I think they should be judged accordingly.
To the ladies in my comment section that repeatedly get mad at me whenever I say that OnlyFans is not an admirable or respectable job, there are plenty of not admirable or respectable.
You don't have to say, okay, what is an admirable job? Being a nurse? Cool. What does that mean? Thank you for your service? Who cares? Who cares? A Robin Hood scenario where she's taking the money from the Aston Watch. That's not Robin Hood. That's her just getting money from his audience, which is fine. I don't care. I don't care. It's just disgusting that she's there doing that and also being like, lol, what's a Nazi? What's that? I'm just a sex doll come to life. I have no context for social circumstances.
Respectable jobs, okay? You know, make your money, do your thing, but like also
In hindsight, I'm pretty sure Destiny had some shit over Melina, whether or not she was a good person to have in the country. Keep her silent, so I'm not trying to make similar assumptions about her as I did about Mel or Anna. We don't know what's going on in her life right now. That's totally fair. Her, I will say, it doesn't matter to me what's going on with her. Like, I don't care. She's doing exactly what she's doing, and I will put all the proportional amount of smoke down her throat. You know? Like, I'm not going, like, this is, like, okay. So, like, the things that have been said about Melina and Anna and all of that stuff, that's narrativization from Destiny. We were tricked by Destiny. There's no narrative with this Asmon's fake girlfriend for me. You know, I was tricked into thinking things and believing that, like, Anna was a stalker and all of this shit because I just had no idea that Destiny was the kind of person who could lie to that extent. You don't expect that from people, but he, like, him and Abba are both that kind of person. So, but I am, as a part of my no infantilizing adults 2026, I just do not care what's going on with her. I see what she's doing, and that is harmful. What was, like, once we learned the reality of the circumstances with Anna, like, that we were actively being lied to, because what we thought was happening wasn't what was happening. This I'm just taking on the face of it. Oh, this girl, she's hanging out with Asmon, and she's responding. Like, she doesn't have to be on Twitter. Like, we're at 12:16. Like, oh, yeah. Yeah. Girl, you're dating a Nazi. What's a Nazi? Yeah. She doesn't have to do that. She's engaging. She's a part of it. You know? This is not a gotcha, dumbass. A Nazi is what Asmongold presents as. He wouldn't deny it either. He's a white supremacist, racist, bigot. He's everything wrong with the world. You're pretty, but you're not cute. And she said, it for sure gotcha mad. Yeah. So, whatever it is, I don't care about it. She can come out later and say that something happened to her. And then maybe or maybe not. But this, there's no, like, I can't imagine that she is being, like, unless she's held hostage. If she has a child that he's literally holding hostage, and making her take pictures and write these things specifically, then I'll be like, okay. I assume she's smart enough to know what she's doing. She has to do that to show his audience that she's worth spending money on. Yeah. Yeah, she has to be a part of it. She's building rapport. She is acting as a meat shield for Asmongold. So, yes. So I think, basically, I think that whatever she is, I don't know who she is, but what she is shameful.
That sort of content and make your money. But, you know, expecting me to sign off on it and be like, this sister, okay, your cousin, your whatever the fuck, stoops so low as to working with someone like Asmongold in order to promote their OnlyFans. I think it should be your right to make that sort of content and make your money. But, you know, expecting me to sign off on it and be like, this is awesome and admirable. No. So to the ladies in my comment section that repeatedly get mad at me whenever I say that OnlyFans is not an admirable or respectable job, there are plenty of...
Again, though, like, admirable or respectable. Why? It's like, it's kind of more like, who cares kind of thing. Like, did anyone ask? Because I feel like you're actively putting out this demeaning take towards, you know, women who are either doing or even considering sex work. Women who haven't done sex work, but they're just thinking about it. And you putting that out there, like, yeah, I was thinking before, I'm like, does this need to be something that you say? I guess, I mean, it's good to say things and re-examine and all of that, but I think the issue is that people are getting mad at you for saying it in the first place because it's a bad take. It's a bad take, and you can have bad takes, but once you put them out there, then people are going to be annoyed. Good night, internet chick. Have a good sleep. But yeah, it's kind of like, it's like, if you go on a platform, you go on the internet and you're like, you know, I don't respect X random thing here, then I feel like you're gonna get people who think that's a bad take and take issue with it. Whereas if you said nothing, there would be no issues whatsoever. But since you brought up a take that is stupid, yeah, this is what's gonna happen. I do think there's an issue of girls too young doing it, but there are plenty of jobs like that, like young football players. Right. So the issue is the perspective, the angle. He's not looking at it insofar as like safety, like, you know, women being exploited and harmed. He's looking at it in like a derogatory, like disgusted kind of way. It's not, oh, you'll get hurt. It's, oh, you'll be gross. You know? Not an admirable take, basic bro take, nothing about risk or safety, just the societal norm take. Yes. It is a basic bro take. Yeah.
Not admirable or respectable jobs, okay? You know, make your money, do your thing, but like also I'm not gonna come out here and like defend every aspect of that industry.
Here's when we're getting into that area again. You know, when someone adds like qualifiers. Sleepy seems like a recovering bro like Hassan. That's what I think. I think that Sleepy is a recovering bro, hopefully in active recovery. You know, when I talked to him, he was reasonable. We you know, which is why I would talk to him about this. Like, I think, you know, I want this to be, I feel like he hasn't thought terribly deeply about aspects of these things, and if pointed out, I think he has the potential to chew on it. But when you say something like, I'm not gonna come out here and like defend every aspect of that industry, adding the defend every aspect, let's remove that. I'm not going to come out here and defend that industry. Okay. Was anyone expecting you to? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure, I feel like what it is that you said something that was disrespectful to sex work, and some women probably didn't like it. So, literally, like, cool. But, yeah, I don't know. You put a bad take out there, then people are going to have something to say about it.
I don't like it. I just don't. It's not that I don't support your right to do it, but like, no, actually, I will not be marrying a woman whose pussy is available online. I know that's a like horrific.
Okay, it keeps getting worse. That's fine. You don't have to. But also, who asked you to? Who asked you to? Yeah. Oh no, Sleepy won't marry you. What on earth will you do? Literally, like it's it really is this this perspective of not understanding that like it's not about you. No one actually is thinking about you. No one is, like, there's not a single sex worker, OnlyFans girl out there that was like, oh man, Sleepy's not gonna marry me or respect me. You can just prefer to not. You don't have to express disgust and I can't fucking speak. Exasperation. Yes, he's self-inserting. So the question is why? You don't want that because, like, what? Like, okay, has this come up recently? Is this a personal experience or is this completely hypothetical? I'm gonna guess that it's just like he's just parroting these bro talking points, but for what reason? What Like, what tickled that part of your brain that made you feel like, oh, well, you want me to respect it? Kind of makes him very unappealing now that he knows he's handsome and thinks it puts him above others, and that him not wanting to be with a woman would be some kind of detriment to said woman. I hope that's not the perspective, because I mean, there are lots of people who, like, there are a lot of incredibly grotesque men that think that it matters, that their opinion matters about women, who would never, you know? Hey, Truth. We regularly expect construction workers to destroy their bodies. Day laborers are expendable. Almost no one complains. We should fix that before we hear your opinion of modesty of consenting adults. I don't know. I think... I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to presume too much.
Concept that I just gave you, and I know it's heartbreaking to hear from me, but I need to be honest with you guys.
But I thought
a woman whose pussy is available online. I know that's a like horrific.
It's just, it's like when someone declares, it's like when a white person declares for no reason that, like, you know, I would never want to date a black person. You know, like me personally, I would never want to date X insert other race or type person. And it's like, okay, it's weird that you said it. Like, it's weird, like, you can you don't have to marry anyone, but if you do, it doesn't, I don't know. They're beautiful, but not for me. Well, that's not what this even is. But it's like, you know, when someone makes a declaration of what they like or want when no one has asked whatsoever, so it's just basically like putting down whatever you said that you don't like. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, that's fine, but like, it's weird that you said that. It'd be one thing if he blurted it out, but no, he said it with his chest, edited the segment, and put it out. They're saying more than just having a preference. Exactly. It's like context of the conversation that's happening, if there's a conversation at all.
Concept that I just gave you, and I know it's heartbreaking.
Oh yeah, guys will say that about like trans women. And it's like, okay, people in general, they can and do have preferences. Absolutely. Personal preferences. But if you go out there and you're like, man, I would never ever be able to force myself to have sex with X kind of person, no one, I don't think anyone's begging for it, not from you. But you know,
Breaking to hear from me, but I need to be honest with you guys.
But I thought you were
I will say, aside from, you know, it's complicated. I don't want to make like, you know, too blanket statements or too cut and dry, but I would consider just, I guess, why? Like, if you think about it in, like, that's what the context you're thinking about it in. So you're concerned. Like, it's like Akash, when Akash was like, on on Flagrant, talking about, with his wife, talking about how, like, she's a virgin. If she hadn't been a virgin, he wouldn't have been able to marry her because of being insecure about competition. And it's like, this is in your head. You're just imagining the way that the world will see you when it's not about you. Like, you don't have to, like, yeah, you will, if you marry a sex worker, if you marry someone on OnlyFans, there will be harassment that she gets, and you'll have to hear about it. You know, it's a thing to consider as like a complication in your life, but it's, the framing of this is not like a, do we want to deal with that hassle? It's more like a being disgusted by having such a low value woman that her pussy is everywhere. It really all comes down to societal pressure and not being able to handle it. Yes, which is a weakness, and you should shore up your defenses on that. You should consider reconstruction. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. I would just never ever date a trans woman. If I found out I was attracted to a trans woman, I would... Redacted, yeah. Hutch did this when he was criticizing a Hassan clipper who was a mother. His instant reaction was, if the mother of my child was doing that, I would give her a talking to. Bitch. I was like, you know, I haven't been in a great, like, headspace, like I said, tonight. But I just had the thought of, damn. You know what I'm not? I'm not Hutch's wife. There's a woman out there that is married to Hutch. We could be that. I think if Sleepy were an online content creator, he would be more open to marrying a sex worker. That is, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna say probably not. I'm not gonna presume, and I maybe I would ask. But like I would ask that for sure, but he's coming from a position of, like, he doesn't want that in general, not just a content creator. He thinks it's not respectable. He's right on the line of making a moral claim, to be honest. Yes.
Work, I am, but not all sex work is equal. You know what I mean?
Just like communism.
That's awesome. That's all. I agree.
No, you don't. No, you don't agree. You don't agree because he means no. When Hassan says that, he's talking about Asmongold. He's not talking about sex work. Sleepy is anti-sex work. Hassan is not anti-sex work.
I will penetrate the horny. I had sex in high school.
Me, but I need to be honest with you guys.
But I thought you were pro sex work. I am, but not all sex work is equal. You know what I mean?
Just like communism.
That's awesome. That's all. I agree.
Not everyone's equal. And yes, sex work,
like,
very cringe.
What? Sorry.
It went over his head. He didn't get it. He did not get it. This whole tangent seems to be entirely because he misunderstood what Hassan meant. Yeah, he did that with the last video that we watched too. I don't know if he's 100% paying attention.
what I mean?
Just like communism, not everyone's equal. And
Yeah, like this guy doesn't get political, okay? WestJet never talks politics, never talks any of that stuff.
yes, sex work, very cringe. But this is Asmongold we're talking about. Maybe he gets a pass. Now, let's take a little blast to the past.
What? That's all you have to say about that? Maybe he gets a pass? This guy's videos are fucking boring.
I remember a clip of Asmongold talking about being single.
I'm not lonely. I'm busy. Like, I have engagements, events, things that I do, people I see all the time. I just don't talk about it a lot. I don't care.
Now he's doing karaoke. Look at this. Good ending.
I'm not a singer. I don't sing.
Yes, you do.
I don't
Keep
sing.
going.
But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the...
Is there knocking it? Like, what are we doing here? Not to be that guy, I just cannot believe people actually watch like these two in this like trashy ass fucking apartment streaming themselves like karaokeing.
Is this his place? Where are they? What is this horse calendar? What's I gonna say? I can't remember.
I know you never wash your hands. I can say it. I don't want another game.
Oh my god.
I was like, people actually watch like these two in this like trashy ass fucking apartment streaming themselves like karaokeing.
That's his childhood.
I know you never wash your hands. I can say it. I don't want another gate.
Oh,
To the uninitiated, what is gate? Well, when she first came to his house, Asmongold didn't clean his toilet and there was a big dookie and she did not like it.
It's unusable.
It's like the biggest dude.
Yeah, like I was thinking about making a video about this and I realized like, am I really gonna make a video all about how there's like shit stains in his toilet? Like that seems a little insane. I suppose we're like 14 minutes into this video, so fuck it. This content sucks. This content actually fucking sucks. It is crazy to me that this has 418,000 views.
I don't know if
this
it's
video
blushing or if it's like stains. He never renovated it after his parents passed. I think that shows he has the hoarder gene.
Sucks. This topic sucks. The clips suck. Like, there's not one part of this that's entertaining. The only reason that I'm even looking into it is because I think that it's interesting that a bunch of people that really do clearly oppose sex work are now like making parasocial content about this relationship between Asmongold and Kaisa. And obviously my audience wants to have my opinion be aired out because I fucking talk about Asmongold here and there. My opinion is largely that a lot of these people say what they need to say for views online, but oftentimes will not be able to hold those views in their personal lives. Like they just don't have it. And frankly, you see this not just in people trying to get views online, but you also see it in just the way that people talk about things. Like oftentimes you'll hear like totally normal individuals being like, insert celebrity here that's actually really attractive. I don't find that celebrity attractive at all because insert XYZ, okay? Reality is you never had a chance with that celebrity. And if they did give you a chance, you'd be fucking on your knees, okay? You'd be begging, saying yes, please. And so these streamers, they go about LARPing like, oh, sex work is crazy. It's gross. It's terrible. It's evil. It's the worst thing. They're preying on vulnerable men.
We never heard how she knows he doesn't wash his hands.
And then they go and make, you know, shipping content with said sex worker.
No, there's not.
There is. I can't use it.
Like this clip went triple platinum on Twitter. And it's kind of like the perfect hopium for any like chud that does not want to self-improve, that is like looking at life and being like, fuck, maybe the barrel of this, maybe it doesn't taste so bad actually. But then they see this clip of Asmongold, okay, this wretched, disgusting human being who's got like this cute Asian foid, okay? And they probably think to themselves, okay, I'm gonna take this fucking gun in my mouth. Maybe I...
Wait, who got it? Who got a UTI?
can also get an Asian woman to love me. I'm just scrubbing through this video and it's all Asmongold clips. Like this guy just farmed 400,000 views, probably a couple $100 off of straight up just Asmongold clips. Half of this shit is muted. Half of this shit is unironically muted. This is so fucking annoying.
Okay, she makes tons.
Dude, he literally, this is how fucking bad this WestJet content is. Half of the clips are muted because there's some amount of music playing in the background. So he just mutes the entire segment so he doesn't get demonetized. This is horrific garbage content.
But anyway, he did address the allegations of people calling his girlfriend a gold digger.
What's really funny about this is so funny. She's literally making like tons of money off of doing the content that she's doing, okay?
What kind of content is that, huh? What kind of, do you want to...
Don't worry, she'll be called a whore soon enough.
Tell your audience, do you want to explain it a bit? Or is it a little embarrassing and you don't want to say it?
She makes tons of money doing that. She comes from a rich family. So this is just,
Oh, does she come from, oh, she makes, okay. She comes from a rich family. Makes content. And comes from a, Vanessa.
China. This is just, it's not, none of it's true, right? But it's so...
What do you mean none of it's true? Well, you don't think that her exposure to your audience is benefit?
Yeah, he doesn't want to say it. They'll make fun of iDubbbz. They will, I'm sure Asmongold has laughed his fair share about iDubbbz and his wife doing OnlyFans, so... Just all these, they're just completely fucking unserious bullshit people.
Like, that's not, it's so insane. When people hear the term gold digger, they're immediately thinking, oh, she's reaching into Asmongold's wallet. No, dude. She wants to use and abuse Asmongold for like the next like month, 2 months, maybe, okay? And then keep him as like this, you know, random collab that she can have going forward. Which I gotta say, good for her, man. Like, go make your money, whatever the fuck. But like, don't act like she's there for any other reason than exposure. Like, it's good for her content-wise. Like, this guy likes to talk about how people are delusional. Okay, women are delusional. People are delusional, yada, yada.
I'm taking my last
bit of
edible.
copium and delusion required to believe that she's here for any other reason than to make money, you're out of your fucking mind. Even if she's not directly gold digging by taking money out of your fucking bank account, she is there for the exposure to your chud audience that will likely buy her OnlyFans, okay? That's why.
So funny to see what the best part to me about all of this is that all these people that argue against me and get mad at me, they turn into Andrew Tate and the biggest chuds ever. The moment that you go and put them against anything that they disagree with, man.
I thought you were...
Huh?
I guess the explanation there is that Andrew Tate is a...
with man. Ever. Get mad at me. They turn into that. Funny to see what the best...
that will likely buy her OnlyFans, okay? That's why.
So funny to see what the best part to me about all of this is that all these people that argue against me and get mad at me, they turn into Andrew Tate and the biggest chuds ever. The moment that you...
I just like to say, first of all, I don't think I actually chilled this whole time, but I just want to note that we have not gotten a Tommy C today. So if you don't want all Tommy C's next stream for music stream, $10 and up is Tommy C. And I lost the rest of it. You know what I mean. I wasn't taking the edible. No, I had this. I had this. I just only had one piece left. But yeah, if you like the stream and you want more streams to happen, consider becoming a member, gifting a membership. If you have a Twitch Prime you're not going to use anywhere else, you could use it here. But if you can, if you feel like it, if you cannot or do not feel like it, thank you for being here. Please like the stream. Live, not top chat. Twitch and Kick, hello.
Go and put them against anything that they disagree with, man.
I thought you were...
I guess the explanation there is that Andrew Tate is able to tell the difference between a gold digger and something else. But it's interesting because Andrew Tate was one of these people that was kind of benefiting off the backs of sex workers. Like, Andrew Tate has already put out clips of him talking about where...
Not kind of. Like, he was taking, like, all of their money. He was sex trafficking.
He was the one on the computer that was, like, sexting men and telling them all the dirty messages that would get them riled up so they would donate. Like, I don't know. I don't know if Andrew Tate's like the perfect example here. I get it. Like Andrew Tate was making red pill content, but it would not be a stretch to call Andrew Tate a sex worker. Also, apparently, according to the UK, because they just arrested this guy, potentially a human trafficker. But like trying to hypocrisy bait people that are like, oh, she's clearly using you for money. She's clearly using you for exposure. Trying to hypocrisy bait that with like Andrew Tate. Fuck out of here, bro. There's no amount of cope in the world that can make this relationship be anything other than an exchange of goods. Like, I would love to see Asmongold make a video of like, oh yeah, the top 10 reasons why she loves me. her and Asmongold should sit down and make a video of like, so why are you with me?
Stopwatch.
Because listen, as strange of a request as that sounds, they're already making content in that range. Okay, they're already talking about stuff like that.
Be like a test. Can you even make up 10 reasons that you like me? What could anyone even say if you were an OnlyFans girl that was there with Asmongold, having to tell him 10 reasons or 10 things you like about him, or even 5 things you like about Asmongold, bearing in mind you have no morals and you are just there for exposure to his audience so you can get more OnlyFans subscribers, okay? What are 5 things you would lie to Asmongold about and say that you like?
I want to, poke at the really specific part of, what exactly do you see in this guy?
You were pro sex work? I am, but not all sex work is equal.
Yeah, it is. It's all cringe.
I saw 2
It's all cringe. Yeah. I mean, the space for nuance, okay? We can only pick and choose. Although I will say, like, there's not much. I think
one nice thing about Asmongold, I like the way he gave up video games to pursue being a voice of a generation. You know what? You're good at that. You're good at shining. You know what I'm saying? Dressing it up, making it look like it's a compliment. Excellent. I'm into bugs and odd odors. Less subtle.
I think I could get, you know what I could do? I think I'd be comfortable in a relationship with someone who sells their feet online. I think that's my limit. Posting feet pics, that's fine.
What if people knew about it? What if people knew she was a foot sex worker?
Anything else? It gets a little, I don't know if I can deal with that.
bottles of hand wash.
But don't worry, no one needs you to. Hey, Cucarontos. Would you do what? Listen, for a lifetime of snacks for Frankie, she earns her own snacks through her numby's labor. I wonder how he feels about a high body count. Yeah. Probably not something great.
Completely full. One of them, I actually opened it. You know how you have to do the little...
What a selfless dude. He doesn't use hand soap in case he runs out of it that somebody else who visits might not have some.
And you just locked in. I did. Cleaning lady, I was dark. And because...
Bro, this video sucks ass so fucking bad. I'm sorry, like WestJet is actually like a dog shit content creator.
Pins and ice, but let's go the other way. 2 things, fellas. Bagging an Asian girl is easy. Just show her the new iPhone. And 2, Asians are the most racist.
Show her the new iPhone. What does that mean? Huh? Show her the new iPhone. This is very not new. You have to hand it to her like this. How would you feel if Frankie sold pics of her toe beans online? I would be like Ethan Klein, and I'd say, excuse me, I contractually own your numbies. No, I would never. I would be proud of her. I would say that she's being a go-getter.
Look at how a Korean treats a Chinese person.
She gave me a big list of things.
Oh, yeah. They'll do that. Like, oh, Asians are so racist to each other. Okay, cool. All right, and non-Asian person, why are you saying this? Hey, Smack. No, I would respect if she started her own Toe Beans account. Actually, no, I need to, you know what? I'm not gonna let her have unfiltered access to the internet. I do need to protect Frankie. But we can discuss. I think she's happy with our arrangement now. All of us here. Are you racist towards other Asians? Well, like, Asians, I don't have, like, Asian family members or any, like, it's just my mom is Japanese and my brothers are like me, are half. So, but this is a thing I've heard. I haven't really been around very many Asians, but I've heard that, you know, and I've heard some Asians talk about other Asians, like, you know. But that's like a different thing that has, I don't know, that this guy, WestJet, is saying for a specific reason. The reason why guys like that will say that is to, you know, it's the, it's in service of a white supremacist Nazi-esque take. But yeah.
That she wanted me to do. I forgot what the other ones were though. Why not buy a second house?
I'm not a family vlogger.
I will consider
Room in that house, sort of like one of those Mr. Beast streamer sets.
Oh.
She's going to force him to sell his ancestral home and move into a
Bro, this content is so fucking shit. I don't know what else to say.
So guys get taken advantage of by women, bro.
This dude's co-host got an escort pregnant.
She should be literally wearing like a maid's outfit with nothing underneath and cooking and cleaning.
Love or hate.
I mean, I can get on board with cooking my own. He's a fucking idiot.
This guy, you gotta respect his dedication to the red pill grift. You know, he didn't do the sneako and switch up to something else. I don't think cooking a meal together for stream is really that serious, but I digress. This is getting bad, guys. Twitch streamer Asmongold reflects on being 36, single, and isolated. And now, times of Canada. Asmongold's girlfriend Case finds
streams
cockroach
have
head.
children. Family channels have children on them. No children.
In the streamer's fridge. So why are you still single? Yeah, you watch it. You still upset over her, dude? That was like 3 years ago. Pathetic. Go looks max or hit the gym, you pussy. My bad if that hit too close to home, but at least you're 6 feet tall, right?
That's crass. Adam's lady friend, sus.
Is bro even speaking English? And holy moly, Asmongold's Frogan chimed in.
Anybody saying Kai
Asmongold's Frogan, okay. That's awesome, actually.
C is there to gold dig on Asmon. Makes no sense. Kaisi has a ton of money. She also has.
Cool. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done with this. Let's check out this kneecap song. Gale Gigolos. Yeah, Rape Tone is like his Frogan, actually.
On behalf of the official Republican movement, I'm here to tell you, you have 24 hours.
Oh, digital silence. Got it blocked.
cons a chur my chud ama Buhuli bogadana sa touring hana Chanter shock of these fake provies a QE shit fwack will muggus moogly
I told ye, not be a go hard for It's not be a show hard coolie here in fucking north
Look ni got a vapor a store It's not like making a few quid was hard before
Well after Shin Fear, I turn the concho gone hail Mercury was Juril in a fucking seal Social there
And if you don't know, I'm not telling you, mucker.
I read then my car, I got Jan fucking plan. I'm fucking choking out this time with the rehab, I can stand. Muggers River, what bay, I learn your land, yeah, fuck that. Then met your buggy between two, yeah.
Sure, we're well known for being green a fella. Just to see the Kiana's Chucky plan, like hella. A Lord Swing Kian, Ata, or the Wad, Marta Shan, fucking Wayne, Shenagiri, Cudge.
What are you looking? Crown for 30, 2 for 50.
The cons,
I can remove my cut jam and the blunts. Neil whack in my wallet and the funds. The shot of Gary.
I'll wait. I was looking for lyrics, but let's just.
Costa Acaroleta 32 for 50. The cons, I can remove my cut jam and the blunts. Neil whack in my wallet and the funds.
He kind of looks like Elliot Page a little bit. What do you think? The one on the left. Hey, Mark.
The shot of Gary Costa.
Young Lean.
Acaroleta the Walmo sauce and the cons. I can remove my cut jam and the blunts. Neil whack in my wallet and the funds. The shot of Gary Costa, Acaroleta the Walmo sauce.
We made a mint off the baggy said Ganamara. Bashiri Sulla Harry get Margin and Marak. As Jack Lumens, a local shop with Aralawa. Then sell the clues on the hipsters at Holland and Carrock. Next topic, Williams Jack, a couple of pan and tea. A locally known gigolo if your husband is deceased. Pricing a resident on a shambra, you see. Akma Shan or who then Tammy Wadney's cost to see.
Old dick,
I just lick it and spit.
Sean Fitch.
Me Ferrari get I eat that shit. Akfit hit river. August Chirac in the yay because hydrated boys can last all day.
Collie
Hydrated boys can last all day.
Can't stop picking chat ultra miss. Yes, miss 20 extra for tongue with a kiss. So it's cake at Aleph. I let you slip the fist. Sean Seal Nish kneecap. Aaron hit list. Gale gigolos. Ik vraag de earn mommy hoes. The daddy hoes. Martami cold buck limit serotonin. But even Shandini need to get a boatin'. They need Jassa when you get to know them. The ruddy Jassa that could be stolen.
I'll do the translate and you can tell me if it's accurate. I'll pull up the translation on screen after and you can tell me if it's accurate. Pass a shock.
For your next of kin, this fog of mock got pain to defension. I'll let the card at my erection. Massive. The cons, I can remove my card job. Let the card
you know what? We're starting again. Now that I know where this is going. Mommy holes and daddy holes. Mm-hmm.
On behalf of the official Republican movement, I'm here to tell you, you have 24 hours.
They need money.
Cons, I can remove my chud ama. Buhuli bogadana sa touring hana. Chanter shock of these fake provies a QE shit fwack will muggus moogly.
I told ye, not be a go hard for. It's not be a show hard coolie here in fucking north.
Look ni got a vapor a store. It's not like making a few quid was hard before.
Well after Shin Fear, I turn the concho gone hail. Mercury was Juril in a fucking seal. Social there.
And if you don't know, I'm not telling you, mucker.
I read then my car, I got Jan fucking plan. I'm fucking choking out this time with the rehab, I can stand. Muggers River, what bay, I learn your land, yeah, fuck that. After met your buggy friend too,
Sure, we're well known for being cream na fella. Just as each the Kiana Chucky plan la Kella. A glorch Fween Kion Ata or the Wad Marta Sham Fucking Wayne Shenagiri Cudge.
What are you looking? Grand for 30, 2 for 50.
Na cons,
I can remove my cut jam and the blunts. Neil Fwack in my wallet and the funds. The shot of Gary Costa, Aka relate to the Wamo Sasta and the cons. I can remove my cut jam and the blunts. Neil Fwack in my wallet and the funds. The shot of Gary Costa, Aka relate to the Wamo Sasta.
we made a mint off the baggies in Ganamara. Bashiri Shula Harry get Maji na Marak. As Jack Lumens, a local shop with Aralawa. Then sell the clue. On the hipsters at Holland and Carrock. Next stop at Coolish Jack, a couple of ban and tea. A locally known gigolo if your husband is deceased. Pricing a resident on a shambra, you see. Akmashan or who then Tommy a Wadney's cost to see. Old dick, I just lick it and spit. Sean Fitch. Me Ferrari get I eat that shit. Akfit hit river, August Chirac in the yay. Because hydrated boys can last all day.
Collie I'm kicking up a storm. Lima would she go a money vesha churrum. Cast stop picking chat.
I don't think so, Raz.
Yes. Miss 20 extra for tongue with a kiss, so it's cake at Alice. I'll let you slip the fist, Sean Seal, Nish, kneecap, or in hit list, Gale Gigolos. Ik vraag earn the mommy hose, the daddy hose. Martami coat box, limit serotonin. But even Sean, they need to get a boatin'. They need jassa when you get to know them. The ruddy jassa. That could be stolen. Nish, name a akamagu, nor a German machine. I curl my she's for your next of kin. This fog of mock got pain the defension. I'll let the car about my erection. Massive. The cons, I can remove my cut jam and the blunts. Neil Fwack in my wallet and the funds. The shot of Gary Costa. The Aka relate to the Wamo Sasta and the cons. I can remove my cut jam and the blunts. Neil Fwack in my wallet and the funds. The shot of Gary Costa, Aka relate to the Wamo Sasta.
I'll read the translation after
It's time to do this. Fuck 'em slan and my pensioner mates.
Yo, couple of pounds of fresh and don't forget the clothes again.
And me and Lum, Hum, Bulu, Mowgli. And we're two and chumlin of tech people, OG. Sweet, Creekney, and Ish amigo. Bucking old people, I'm an opposite pedo.
Rock out stir, stick and fork, of the chi and the dissies. Le post more cause I'm blowing them kissies. What's happening, fellas, now? Don't be getting jealous. I'll take you all out for a good fellas. Nish, been a janta. After drop more Colin, it's DJ Provy, it's a walk on a tandem. And he whipped out his handgun. Shin and Jory, listen to Ramen. Shin and Jory, listen to Ramen. Mila Falch and Riff and Tandem. You looking yokes cause I have him. You looking yokes cause I have him. The cons, I can remove my cut jam and the blunts. Neil Fwack in my wallet and the funds. The shot of Gary Costa, Aka relate to the Wamo Sasta and the cons. I can remove my cut jam and the blunts.
I can understand it as much as I can usually understand any song the first time I hear it. You know?
Maggie from the Upper Falls, what's happening?
Okay. No slurs. That's a very... Okay. No slurs. That is a new slur. If fighting words, if you said that to me out and about, I'd maul you. Okay, good to note. Learning new slurs to avoid.
Toss a little crack. Any age, any sex.
Raiding old folk from any postcode. Cross community.
Mission pass. Respect. Hey, I thought there was no respect. See? Respect plus. I'll read what this is to you. On Genius. Translated from Irish is what it said. Okay. Respect all lads and lassies. Nice. Okay. Curtin, my friend. Cunts wasting my time. Naughty little boys already looking for us. Sick tired of these fake proofs, but they'll get nothing from me. And is this the other guy's name? I told you don't go too far and don't walk around covered in gold. Look, no need to worry to treasure. It's not like making a few quid was hard before. Well, that's true, but these cunts are meaningless. Genius. Oh, someone. Okay. I forgot how genius works. Okay. Well, that's true, but these cunts are meaningless because we would end their fucking life social. And if you don't know, I'm not telling you. Isn't Mucker what Adam, what's his name? McIntyre calls his community? Okay. Alright then, my friend. What's the focus of the plan? I'm fucking chalking out, and we're running out of time, and too long our knees would be full of lead. Doesn't flow the same for sure. But that's okay. Fuck that, we're moving out into the countryside. Sure, we're well known for being the heart of the festival. Just use your head and a plan will come together. Talking about the one that's on your booth, because there are old folk out there trying some. What are you looking? Gram for 30, 2 for 50. The cunt's wasting my time. The blunts, there's nothing in my bag. Don't funds, this is getting complicated. But at least your grandma is happy. That's a good line. Meets friend. I see. The cunt's wasting my time. The blunts, there's nothing in my bag. Don't funds, this is getting complicated. But at least your grandma is happy. I can do an accent. I don't know how to do an accent. No, I don't even know where to begin. I physically don't know how to begin. I don't actually know how to, like, even begin to do an Irish accent. Like, I literally have no idea. I watched this YouTuber, Pris, covered the Leprechaun movies yesterday. So, a homicidal leprechaun is the closest I would be able to do, and that would probably sound racist, I think. But even then, I don't know how. Say, whale oil beef hooked. Yeah, it's translated. Yeah. No, I can't do it. Nope, I can't. I physically cannot. Whale oil beef hooked. Oh!
Well, oil beef hooked. Well, oil beef hooked. Well, oil beef hooked.
That's as close as it can go. I can barely speak English today. Another time. I just, okay. So this won't, I know these aren't the actual, like, lyrics, but I want to know the spirit of what was being said. We made a mint off the baggies in Connemara. They would expect money tomorrow morning in the local secondhand shop, then selling clothes on to hipsters at City Hall. Next stop, dropping in at a couple of ladies of the house. A locally known gigolo if your husband is deceased. Question mark to the old women you see. As you are an old man, I'm much more expensive. Old dick, I just lick it and spit. Old pit, mate for money, I eat that shit. Is that like a vagina? Is that what? But VIT, HIT, Rome, VIT, hit, Rome. Thank you, Passage. Because hydrated boys can last all day. I'm kicking up a storm with my blue boots because it won't dry. First stop to the nursing home. Yes, miss. 20 extra for a tongue with a kiss. And 50 more. I'll let you slip the fist. Where's the fist going? Yes, I did some dumb. I'm not covering it, but I saw some of it. This is life now. Kneecap on the hit list. Gale gigolos serving the mammy hose, the daddy hose. Because I'm so poor with my serotonin. But even old people need to get a boning. Nice people when you get to know them. The nice things that can be stolen. No, I'm just kidding when I say that. Now put my name down for your next of kins. Leave out all pens for your pension. Tell your friends about my erection. Massive, massive. Let's see. The cunt's wasting my time. The blunts, there's nothing in my bag. Don't funds, this is getting complicated, but at least your grandma is happy. Be sure to listen to the city now in a hurry. It's time for us. It's time to do this. I'm saying goodbye to my pensioner mates. Here's a few extra pound, and don't forget to close the gate. I'm going to meet Mowgli. Have you got the whole bunch of tick people, OG? What is tick people? Sweet, finished now, amigo. Fucking old people. I'm the opposite pedo. Oh my god. That's awesome. Fucking old people. I'm the opposite pedo. Nice. Rocking up at the park and chitching the dissies. Cause I'm blowing them kissies. What's happening, fellas? Now don't be getting jealous. I'll take you use all out for a good fellas. Now is almost done, but there's a big troop of callous DJ Proves and his son on a tandem. What's the crack, boys? And he whips out his handgun. That's the end of the UK men. The tandem isn't welcome. You looking yokes, cause I have them. Your grandma is happy. Maggie from Upper Falls, what's happening? Shout out to Dirty Deidre from Divis. And this isn't translated. Any age, any sex. I don't know what that. Writing old folk from any postcode, cross community. Nice. Tix is drugs on credit for PCP. Oh, front. Oh, I see. I see. I've lost where it even was. Oh, yeah. Have you got the whole bunch of tick people, OG? Crack? Okay, cool. Cool. Nice. You know what? This is what's happening. Because remember how I said I'm doing... In the UK, it means PCP. In the other one, it means fronting someone drugs. So... Community means Protestant and Catholic. Oh. Cross community. I see. I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said before, I'm having a weird headspace day. Potentially maybe too much raping talk, maybe premenstrual shenanigans. But in any case, I decided that I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want today. And so even though we don't have the goal, we're going to go to Kick and watch Supernatural, starting from the point where Vodka said to. Okay? That is what I want to do. What do you think? But I like it. I like it. I added it to the playlist. I need more music that isn't going to get copyrighted. Let's do this. If you're not joining us, I will be uploading it to Patreon. Here's the link. Hey, Miss Evelyn. But come on over to Kick, where we can do whatever you want. Okay. I will send. So please like the stream. If you are on another platform, but you don't mind liking the stream, here's the YouTube link. Remember, music video reviews and then Obsession tomorrow. But I'll YouTube and Twitch, I'll raid into Kid. Let me say thank you to Grizzler for the $5 super chat and the super sticker. Missy for being a gender person, becoming a gender person, Mobbins for the $10 super chat, Kagod for the 5 gifted memberships, and 17 months as a gender person on YouTube. Very base, very pog. Oh, and MV's Kick subscription also went in yesterday. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. But come for Supernatural. We're starting from basically, this is basically the start. The start. Okay, so even if you don't watch with us before, you can still join. This is the real start. Okay?
Should I be the one crossing the street because I'm scared of the man right behind me?
Thank you, Andy. I'll count it towards Numby tomorrow. Okay.